Hello everybody! Here I am, all done with school. My drama class was a lot of things for me, including eye-opening, exhausting, fulfilling, and a lot of fun. I gotta tell you a story. On my first day of my second week of class, I got hurt pretty bad. Here's some advice for all of you lovely people. Never attempt a backward somersault in class without getting the full instructions from the teacher. I messed up my upper back pretty bad, but I'm a lot better now. The worst of it was probably the moment it happened, and the second worst was probably 2 days later. Right after I got hurt though, one of the male students in my class, a kinesiology major that is easy on the eyes, helped me out a bit with some PNF stretching and massage. That certainly didn't suck, especially since it gave me more of a reason to stare at him than I'd had for the whole first week. I have a wandering eye. What can I say? I'm really excited for this week's topic because it involves one of my life's passions, and that is books. Specifically, the books I own, which are kept on this beautiful bookcase that you can't see because it's out of the frame. Here is my fabulous ladder bookcase in all of its glory. Is it not utterly and completely fabulous? And now I get to show you guys a small taste of the books I've collected over the years. This week's topic is bookshelf scavenger hunt. All of us have the same list of types of books that we have to hunt for out of our personal collections. And for the sake of not tearing apart my bookshelf too badly, I'm gonna end up combining a lot of these. You know how a bride might borrow a bracelet from a friend that's also blue? Get what I mean? Okay, so here we go. First, we have to find an author's name or title with the letter Z in it, and we also have to find a book with a male protagonist. Boom! 2 for 1, biatch. This book is called Spanking Shakespeare by Jake Wizner. The book was a bit vulgar at times, but it's hilarious. We also have to find a classic. Here I've got A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, which I actually didn't read until the Jim Carrey animated movie. Other than the really long action sequences that was made for a 3D movie, that version was very close to the novel. Find something on your bookshelf that's not a book. Well, here I've got my Jane Austen doll that creeps out a lot of my friends. She has a permanent spot on my bookshelf. I actually got her at Brock University the first time I went for an open house. And I've got a Domo doll, and another Domo doll, and another Domo doll. And this frame with sketches that I had done in Anime North. This one is me as Franziska von Karma the second year I went to Anime North. And on the reverse side is the third year I went to Anime North. I was cosplaying as Haruhi from Ouran High School Host Club. And I have a bookworm! Find the oldest book on your shelf and find a diary, true or fictional. I do own a book that's over 100 years old. I got it at this used bookshop I love in St. Catharines. But I keep it in a separate cabinet downstairs along with a bunch of old editions of books and all the novels I've had autographed. On my actual shelf, the oldest book I have is Memoirs of a London Doll by Richard Henry Horne. And it's written like it's the, diary, Memoirs of a Doll, so yeah. Find a book with a girl in the cover. Could you be more specific? Find a book with an animal on it. I could easily use any of the books in the Hunger Games series, but I'm gonna use something else for this one. Here I have Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. Does Winnie the Pooh count? Find a book with only words on it, and find a book that takes place in the earliest time period. Another 2 for 1. Here I have all of Jane Austen's works, decorated by nothing but the title. And the sales stickers. Find a book with gold lettering. I have here my own personal copy of Shakespeare sonnets. My grandmother gave this to me actually. She got it free with a tea set or Royal Dalton figurine or something. Find a book written by someone with a common name, such as Smith. I've got a copy of Mess by Carrie Smith, who is the same person that wrote Wreck This Journal. As you can see, this copy is pretty pristine, so I haven't made a mess out of it yet. Find a book that has a close-up of something on it. I'm going to count these. I have the entire collection of Gossip Girl novels, which, when you put all the spines together, this is heavy, is a picture of Blake Lively's smile. Find a book with stars on it. I have 2 books with a star in each one. Does that count? These are Stargirl and Love Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. These are probably my favorite books growing up, especially the second one. Find a non-young adult book. Boom! Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. I read this the summer of 11th grade, I think, after having already seen and loved the movie, and I really enjoyed the book. Now, hang on to your hats, everybody. I'm going to demonstrate to all of you fitting the final 3 categories into one single book I have in my possession. Prepare to be amazed! Find a book with a key on it, find a hardcover book with no jacket, and find a teal or turquoise colored book. And here it is! Lock and Key by Sarah Dessen. And no, I did not remove the jacket just so I could fit 3 into 1. This edition of the book originally came with a pink sleeve that had a cutout of a keyhole on it and it ripped. So there has been no cheating done today. Alright, that's the end of the scavenger hunt. I'm gonna list all of the books I've showed you today in the description below, just in case anyone's interested in seeing that. I'm also gonna add a link to my page on IGGPPC. Add me as a friend anytime. We can chat about books, that's always fun. Alright, I'll see you all next time.